why black women in America can do what's impossible in Dubai or Africa.
Only black women get to do the shit that black women do.
Nah, don't do that. We don't got it easy and good out here.
I'm not saying that you got it easy and good, but all the other women from all the other cultures do not get to get away with none of the shit that black women do.
What do we get away with?
Exactly. That's the shit that I'm talking. You on here talking. Bitches in Dubai ain't got no podcast. They husband walk in, stop talking. Talking? On here with an opinion. With your titties out. Showing your shoulders. And your ankles is out.
He ain't lying though.
If we were in Russia and your daddy walked in here and drug you out by your hair, could nobody in this bitch say nothing?
Oh my God.
What's up, y'all? I'm Mike Geesh. And I don't know if y'all seen this this clip from the podcast with Karlous Miller and other chicks he be on the podcast with. I can't think of the name of the podcast right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about with the two black girls you just saw on there. Whereas they
podcast
where basically he was saying that black women in America basically should be happy they're in America because in other parts of the world they don't get to do nothing. They don't have the freedoms that they have over here, which is absolutely facts, absolutely true. Women over here, especially black women, because, you know, black women in the black community, black women just run amok. They do damn near whatever they want to do with no kickbacks, nobody to be able to put them in their place in any type of way. Us black men, we can't do it because we so fucked up ourselves that we can't do it. In the white community, the white man, he still got a restraint on white women. Trust me. Even though, you know, feminism on white women's side is strong too, but it ain't nothing like it is in the black community. It's just them run amok and going crazy over here. But anyway, so Karlous is basically saying that y'all don't get to do none of this stuff. Y'all get to do everything that women in other countries can't do, and that's absolutely facts. Women, black women in particular, have gone crazy over here. And I'm not necessarily a red pill guy, so, you know, I don't really be on the red pill stuff. But I'm reacting to what he's saying, and I agree. That's just the truth. That ain't even red pill stuff. That's just what it is. That's just the truth. Even the women on there say, yeah, that is true, though, because it's the truth. So the fact that women aren't more humble towards certain situations and that they treat men like they ain't shit, treat good men like they ain't shit, is absolutely preposterous. Because if you was over in another country doing what the stuff that you do now, you would get stoned to death. You would die. You would be murdered, executed. They don't play that shit in other countries, man. You seen what happened to Brittany Griner? She took her ass over to Russia with a weed pen. And it was going to keep her ass locked up for 10 years. America had to release the captain of death. What his name was? We're going to look it up right now. Brittany Renner was released for who? Who they released Brittany when they traded off with? Russia. Something death was in his name. I can't think of it right now. Brittany Renner. Not Reiner, but Brittany. I'm thinking of Brittany Renner now. I'll find that. Brittany, the damn basketball player. What her name is? Brittany Griner. Something. Traded for who? What was his name? I'm trying to think what his damn name was. It was a horrible name. Horrible thing they called him. Let's see if they got it. So I can get over it because I don't want to spend
It's been 9 months since WNBA star Brittany Griner returned to the United States after being freed in a prisoner swap with convicted Russian arms dealer Victor Bout. Bout was arrested in 2008 by undercover agents from the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration after they said he pledged to sell millions of dollars worth of weapons that would have been used to shoot down American military aircraft. Boot was convicted in 2011.
Here it is. I see it over here. The Merchant of Death. That's what his name was. I see it right here. The Merchant of Death.
Tonight, CBS News correspondent Armin Katayan on assignment for 60 Minutes.
Rarely does the U.S. government want anyone more than it wanted this man. His name is Victor Boot, and he's known as the Merchant of Death. U.S. government officials say Boot
the Merchant of Death. That's who they traded Brittany Griner for. The Merchant of Death? Do you think if a Russian basketball player came over here and got locked up for whatever, do you think that Vladimir Putin would release the American version of the Merchant of Death for their basketball player? Hell no, he wouldn't. No way he would do that. No way. I don't care what you say. Ain't no way he'll do that, man. So, yeah, America is crazy, man. We let anything fly with women. Boy, they get to do anything. Anything that they want. Did y'all hear what Superhead said? Superhead said this. Did y'all hear what she said, man? Superhead. Is it on here? Well, anyway, I can't see it. She said men need to start marrying sluts. That's what men need to start doing, marrying sluts. Well, as far as I can see it, a lot of men are marrying sluts because women be cheating on their men. Even more than men be cheating on women nowadays. So, you know. But my main thing, the reason I think that this has happened in America is because of something that is a cancer. It is a virus to the spirit. It is probably the number one sin and the number one vice in all humanity. Lust. Because men can't control their lust or our lust, we allow women to act and do pretty much whatever they want. Feminism and the sexual revolution has made it to where women can basically get away with murder. Anything goes. And men, because we can't control our lust, we allow women to do whatever they want. As long as we can get sex and get some head, we'll let them get away with murder and do whatever they want, run their mouth as much as they want, say whatever they want, give them as much money, be simped out towards them just to get some pussy. It's just the truth. It's the absolute truth. But if you go to another country, this is not so. You can't do any of these things. You will get locked up. You will get killed. All sorts of things will happen to you. Y'all remember that girl that went over there to Dubai, I think? Y'all remember that? She got arrested. Because she didn't understand what the deal was. She went to Dubai and got arrested. Took her stupid ass over there and think this is America. It's not Atlanta, Georgia, baby. It's not Atlanta, Georgia. Okay? It's a different situation going on over there.
All right, this is a terrifying case. A family right now is desperately working to get a young woman home from overseas, back here in the States. She was on vacation and it turned into a nightmare, and she has now spent months detained in Dubai. Social media influencer Tierra Young Allen has been detained since May after she got into a car accident in Dubai and then attempted to retrieve some personal belongings from a rental car company. And that's when things started to go sideways. The rental company worker told her that she needed to pay money in order to get her items back, including her ID, her credit card, and some other personal belongings. Tierra's mom says that the worker was aggressive and started screaming at Tierra. And Tierra then screamed back. She was charged with screaming in public, which is a crime in Dubai. Joining me now is Tierra's mother, Tina Baxter, and Houston community activist Quanell X. Thank you both for being.
Maybe that's the truth. I'm not saying it's not, but we all know how all black women can be. Black woman from Houston, Texas, and he tell her she got to get, because I'm sure he didn't holler and scream at her at first when he told her. It's just the regular, it's the regular thing. That's what they do. You have to pay to get your stuff back. Do you believe she said, "Oh, are you sure I have to do that?" Well, we don't have to do that back in Houston. You think she said it like that? Nah, hell no. She got an attitude and got loud. And he probably returned and was like, "Hey, you shut your mouth. You don't talk like that." And she went crazy after that. Because it's different in other countries. Not only do they have different laws, but they have different demeanors, different cultures, different ways you interact with each other. Women over there cannot raise their voice like that. You can't get attitudes and stuff over there. It's not done. They don't do it. And that's because they know how to control their lust. It's illegal to have sex in Dubai. If you're not married, you go to jail. It's a felony if they catch you fucking. If you go to the hotels, you can't. If you're not married, you have to show your marriage license before you can get a hotel room. You will go to jail. They will call the police if you attempt to try to have sex. It's like attempted murder over there. But because lustfulness and feminism, and there has never been a sexual revolution over there, and none of that has happened, they don't have the issues. Now, they got some other issues, but they definitely don't. Sex and women running amok, which has also fucked up the black community, because now you got women that have kids out of wedlock and relationships, and nobody wants to get married anymore. Women having sex with everybody, men having sex with everybody. Now you got diseases, STDs, HIV, herpes, people killing each other because they cheating on each other. All sorts of just ignorance and crazy stuff. Basically Sodom and Gomorrah. That's basically what's going on over here. America is the new Sodom and Gomorrah. So yeah, man. So that's what Karlous Miller had his discussion about, and I agree with him. And of course, it's the truth. And I just broke it to you down why it's the truth. So tell me what y'all think, man. Hit me up in the comments and let me know what's up. I'm Mike Geesh. Peace.